Welcome back to Liberty Coin Value, your trusted source for everything rare, historical, and valuable in the world of coins. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of U.S. coinage, the 1980 Jefferson nickel, also known as the 5-cent coin. It may look like just another coin from your pocket change, but don't let its simple design fool you. Some of these 1980 nickels can be worth much more than their face value, and collectors around the world are paying big money for the right examples. So, if you've ever wondered whether that old nickel in your drawer could be valuable, stick around, because you might be holding a hidden treasure worth much more than you think. Let's start with a bit of history. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. On the reverse, you'll find an image of Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, along with the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. By 1980, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of these nickels for everyday circulation. That year, coins were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; San Francisco, S Mint Mark, for proof coins only. The 1980 nickel is made of a 75% copper and 25% nickel alloy, weighing 5 grams and measuring 21.2 millimeters in diameter, the same specifications still used today. While billions of Jefferson nickels have been struck over the decades, the 1980 issue stands out for several reasons. First, it marks a key transition period in U.S. coin production, as the Mint began improving the quality and precision of strikes during the late 1970s and early 1980s. Second, many collectors look for high-grade examples, especially those with strong strikes and full details on Jefferson's hair and Monticello's steps, features that are often weakly struck. Finally, the proof coins from San Francisco are highly sought after for their mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. Let's talk numbers. In 1980, the U.S. Mint produced over 657 million nickels at Philadelphia, around 657.9 million at Denver, and roughly 3.5 million proof coins at San Francisco. With such high mintage, most of these coins are common in circulation. However, the real value lies in condition and rarity of errors. Now here's where things get exciting. Error coins from 1980 can bring in serious money. Look out for off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing or shifted; double dies, where the lettering or portrait appears doubled; clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin's edge is missing; and full steps varieties, which show all 6 steps of Monticello clearly. A detail collectors highly prize. A perfect, full steps, 1980 Jefferson nickel in mint state 67 or higher can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction. So, what is your 1980 Jefferson nickel worth today? In circulated condition, like the ones you might find in your change, these coins generally start at 10 cents to $0.25. However, uncirculated examples in pristine condition can fetch $2 to $10. And special, full steps, varieties can reach $100, $500, or more, depending on grade and rarity. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially those with deep cameo contrast, can be worth $5 to $25 or higher. And if you happen to discover a rare mint error, your coin could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right collector. If you want to check whether your 1980 nickel might be valuable, examine the coin under good light using a magnifying glass. Check the steps on Monticello. Are they sharp and complete? Look for mint marks. D for Denver or none for Philadelphia. Inspect for doubling, off-centering, or die cracks. And, most importantly, don't clean the coin, as this can reduce its value. For accurate grading, consider sending it to a professional service like PCGS or NGC.so. There you have it. The 1980 Jefferson nickel. A coin that continues to tell the story of America's history, craftsmanship, and hidden value. Remember, even a coin worth just 10 cents today could be worth hundreds tomorrow if it's rare or in top condition. If you enjoyed learning about this coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video from Liberty Coin Value. Drop a comment below and tell us Have you ever found a rare Jefferson nickel in your change? Thanks for watching, and as always, keep searching, because every coin has a story, and yours might be worth more than you think. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating coin, the 1980 60 Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent piece that many collectors often overlook, but one that has an incredible story and some versions worth big money. So, let's uncover its history, design, and current market value that starts from just 10 cents, but can go much higher. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and one of the founding fathers who authored the Declaration of Independence. The design was created by Felix Schlag, whose artistic work captured Jefferson's dignified presence and the beauty of his Monticello home. On the obverse of the coin, you'll see Jefferson's profile facing left. The inscriptions include the word liberty, the national motto "In God We Trust," and the year of minting, 1986. The small letter D just beside the date stands for the Denver Mint, where this specific coin was struck. Flipping to the reverse, we see the stunning image of Monticello, Jefferson's beautiful estate in Virginia. Above it is the word E pluribus unum, which means out of many, one. Below it, you'll find Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Now, let's step back to 1986, a time when the United States Mint was producing billions of circulating coins. That year, the Denver Mint struck over 490 million Jefferson nickels. Each coin was made of a copper-nickel composition, specifically 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a total weight of 5 grams and a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. While most 1980 60 Jefferson nickels are common in circulation, a few rare varieties and mint errors can make these coins surprisingly valuable to collectors. Some examples include double die obverse or reverse errors, where the design appears slightly doubled under magnification. Off-center strikes, which can range from 5% to 50% off the center, creating dramatic and collectible errors. Full steps, FS designation, found on the steps of Monticello. If all the steps are fully struck and visible, the coin can command a significant premium. Now, let's talk about value, something every collector loves. The current market value of a typical circulated 1980 60 Jefferson nickel starts at around 10 cents, which is already double its face value. However, uncirculated and high-grade examples can bring in $1 to $5. And if you happen to find one graded MS65 or higher with full steps, it could sell for $50 to $200 or even more, depending on collector demand and strike quality. In fact, a few high-quality examples have fetched impressive prices in auctions, showing that even modern coins can hide real value. So, next time you get change at the store, take a closer look at those nickels. You might just find a 1980 60 Jefferson nickel with strong details or an error that could make it worth a collector's dream price. Keep an eye on the Monticello steps, check for mint errors, and store your shiny finds safely, because you never know which coin could be your next big win. Thank you for watching today's episode on Liberty Coin Value. If you enjoyed learning about the 1980 60 Jefferson nickel and want more videos about rare and valuable coins in circulation, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Drop a comment below and tell us, have you ever found a rare Jefferson nickel in your change? Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, every coin has a story, and every pocket could hold a treasure. Today, we're diving deep into one of America's most collected modern coins, the 2000 Jefferson nickel, also known as the 5 cents coin. It might look ordinary at first glance, but don't be fooled, some of these coins can be worth far more than face value. So stay tuned as we explore its history, design, mint details, and current market value, including the rare varieties that could make you a nice profit if you find one. Let's start with the history. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features one of America's founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The obverse side, or the front of the coin, shows Jefferson's left-facing portrait, designed by Felix Schlag, who won a national design competition for the new nickel dot. On the reverse side, we see Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, located near Charlottesville, Virginia. Fast forward to the year 2000, the U.S. Mint in Denver, marked with the D Mint mark, produced millions of these nickels for circulation. While most are common, some stand out due to errors, die varieties, or pristine condition, making them highly collectible among numismatists. In 2000, the Denver Mint produced over 2.6 billion Jefferson nickels. Each coin weighs 5 grams and is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. A durable combination that has been used since World War II. Although billions were struck, only a fraction have survived in mint state, MS condition, meaning they look just as fresh as the day they were minted. Those are the coins collectors are willing to pay top dollar for, especially when they have perfect luster and no wear. Now let's talk about the fun part: rare errors and varieties that make the 2000 D Jefferson nickel stand out. Collectors have reported several unique versions of this coin, such as small blue diamond off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing because the coin was not properly aligned during minting. Small blue diamond double die errors, where parts of the lettering or image appear doubled. These are extremely desirable. Small blue diamond clipped planchets, which occur when part of the coin is literally cut off, creating a crescent-shaped edge. Small blue diamond and high-grade mint state examples, graded MS66 or higher by PCGS or NGC, which can fetch premium prices. If you happen to find one of these error coins, you could be looking at a small fortune, even up to hundreds of dollars, depending on rarity and condition. Now let's discuss what everyone wants to know: the value of the 2000 D Jefferson nickel. For regular circulation coins in average condition, the value typically starts around 10 cents, which is already double its face value. However, when you move up to uncirculated or high-grade coins, the value increases significantly. Moneybag MS60 to MS63 grades can bring $1 to $3. Moneybag MS65 and above may fetch $5 to $15 or more. Moneybag and rare MS67 plus graded coins with full steps on Monticello, known as full-step Jefferson nickels, have been known to sell for over $500 at auction. Collectors highly prize these full-step examples because the fine detail on Monticello steps is often weakly struck, making perfect examples quite rare. If you're wondering how to find one, it's easier than you might think. Check your spare change, old coin jars, and bank rolls. Yes, even modern nickels can hide valuable surprises. When you find a shiny or unusual-looking 2000 D Jefferson nickel, examine it under a magnifying glass. Look closely for or strong step details. If it looks special, protect it. Store it in a 2x2 coin holder or plastic capsule to prevent scratches and oxidation. Here's an interesting fact: the Jefferson nickel series has been one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history, lasting from 1938 until 2003 before getting a redesign in 2004 to celebrate the Lewis and Clark expedition. That means the 2000 D Jefferson nickel represents one of the final years of the classic Felix Schlag design, giving it extra appeal for collectors who love vintage US coin art.so. The next time you come across a 2000 D Jefferson nickel, don't just toss it aside. It might be worth more than you think, especially if it's in great condition or has a rare error. What do you think? Do you have one of these nickels in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed learning about this fascinating coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Liberty Coin Value, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on valuable coins hiding in everyday change. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and remember, every coin has a story. If you love coin collecting or simply want to know whether that coin in your pocket could be worth a small fortune, then you're in the right place. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more amazing coin stories and value updates. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2007 P. Jefferson nickel, a small but fascinating coin with a rich history, stunning design, and surprising value that starts from 10 cents and can rise much higher depending on its condition and rarity. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. The obverse, or front side, features a portrait of Jefferson, while the reverse originally displayed his famous home, Monticello, located near Charlottesville, Virginia. Over the years, the Jefferson nickel has undergone several design updates, including the Westward Journey series between 2004 and 2006, which celebrated the Lewis and Clark Expedition. By 2007, the coin returned to a more traditional look, showcasing the modern portrait of Jefferson introduced in 2006, facing forward, with Monticello on the back. The 2007 P. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, represented by the letter P under the date. Each coin weighs 5 grams, has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, and is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it that classic silver-colored shine. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel. In 2007, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 562 million Jefferson nickels, meaning it's not considered rare in general circulation. However, not all coins are created equal. High-grade examples, mint state coins, and those with unique minting errors can be worth far more than face value. Common in circulation, rare in pristine condition, collectors are always on the lookout for mint errors, and the 2007 P nickel is no exception. Some of the most valuable varieties include: when the coin design is not properly centered, leaving part of the image missing. These can sell for $50 to $200 depending on how off-center the strike is. If you see doubling on Jefferson's eye, lips, or the word Liberty, that's a double die, a collector's favorite that can fetch $100 or more. Raised lines or extra metal on the surface caused by worn dies can make a coin unique and worth $20 to $150. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the value of your 2007 P. Jefferson nickel. In circulated condition, this coin usually starts at around 10 cents, which is already double its face value. But if you have a coin in uncirculated, MS65 or higher condition, the price can rise from $1 to $10. And the highest graded examples certified by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or NGC, have been auctioned for over $200 to $400, especially those with sharp details and strong mint luster. If you're a coin collector or just starting out, here are some quick tips for spotting valuable 2007 P nickels. White heavy checkmark: check the edges and lettering for doubling. White heavy checkmark: look closely at Jefferson's eye and mouth for double dies. White heavy checkmark: examine for off-center strikes or cracks. White heavy checkmark: and always store your coins in a protective holder or album to prevent damage. The 2007 P. Jefferson nickel might look like an ordinary coin, but behind its simple design lies decades of American history and artistry. Whether it's worth 10 cents or hundreds of dollars, this coin reminds us that even small change can hold great value, both in metal and in meaning. Thanks for watching Liberty Coin Value. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Tell us in the comments, have you ever found a 2007 P. Jefferson nickel in your pocket change? It might just be worth more than you think.